Weird Health presents 10 reasons why you hate being around others. Do you prefer to be alone most of the time and find that you're happier when you're not around other people? If this is the case, you are not alone. But have you ever considered why you might feel this way? There are a variety of reasons for avoiding social situations, some of which may surprise you. Let's begin with the obvious. Number 1. Introversion. Have you been told more than once that you should come out of your shell and be more social? Then you're probably an introvert. Introversion is a personality trait that describes those who are less outgoing. It's not a disease or a disorder. Introverts are often stereotyped as shy because of their quiet and reserved demeanor, but this is not always the case. Introversion is more concerned with how you prefer to interact with others and replenish your energy levels. In contrast to extroverts, who need to be around other people to recharge, introverts are drained by being around others. They enjoy meaningful conversations with close friends and family members, but they struggle with large social groups. This is why introverts must take breaks from socializing. They require space to recharge their batteries. Number 2. Sensory processing disorder. People with sensory processing sensitivity have strong reactions to external stimuli, making it difficult for them to function in social situations. It's frequently associated with autism or ADHD. If you are highly sensitive, you may have difficulty being around other people because it's difficult for you to focus on conversations when there is so much going on around you. Loud noises and bright lights bother you, and you are easily distracted by things like the sight of too many colors, strong odors, or the sound of someone chewing. You may feel as if you need more time to process information, and you may become upset about things that others do not seem to notice. Sensory processing sensitivity exists, and it's not something that can be turned off. Number 3. Superior intelligence. There's a good chance you're not a people person if you have above average intelligence. You are both a thinker and a doer. You're busy thinking, analyzing, and getting things done while everyone else is distracted by their phones or the latest episode of that new hit series. You dislike small talk because it feels, well, small. You want to discuss big ideas, work together to solve problems, and achieve mutual understanding. You want to have meaningful discussions with people who share your intellectual curiosity and enthusiasm for learning and discovery. To put it bluntly, you dislike being around people because the majority of them are boring. It's all so boring what they talk about and what they do. Number 4. Mental health issues. Certain mental health conditions can make it difficult to even imagine being in a social situation. Depression can make you feel exhausted, sad, or irritable. It can also make it difficult to stay motivated and enjoy life. Social anxiety disorder makes it difficult to interact with others. When you're around other people, you might feel shy, afraid of being judged, or embarrassed. Similarly, because you feel inadequate or inferior, avoidant personality disorder makes it difficult to connect with others and form intimate relationships. All of these factors can lead to a complete avoidance of social situations. Number 5. Stress-induced social avoidance. Stress is defined as a mental or emotional strain or tension caused by adverse or demanding circumstances. It can be physical or psychological, with short-term or long-term consequences. When you feel like your life is too busy and hectic, it's natural to want to isolate yourself from others, even those you care about. While there are times when this is acceptable, such as when you need some alone time after a long day, it can also become a habit. In fact, social avoidance can lead to additional problems in the future. If you don't practice interacting with others, your relationships will suffer and you'll often feel lonely. While social avoidance may appear to be an easy solution at the time, make an effort to encourage yourself to get out of these situations before they worsen. Number 6. Low self-esteem. One of the main reasons people dislike being around others is a sense that they don't measure up. They do not believe that they're good enough, smart enough, or attractive enough. They're concerned about what others think of them and how they'll be judged for their flaws. However, if you're not comfortable in your own skin, it's difficult to be confident around other people. It's also possible that you're feeling this way as a result of how others treat you. When you're treated poorly, it can make you feel bad about yourself and your worth. This can even stifle your career and make it difficult to pursue your life goals. If this describes you, it may be time to seek therapy or counseling. It can make you feel better about yourself, allowing you to begin making friends and developing relationships. Number 7. Inadequate social skills. This is another reason you might dislike being around people. If you have no social skills, you are unlikely to make or keep friends. You may also have difficulty relating listening to others, and communicating effectively. When you do try to strike up a conversation, it's awkward and forced, or worse, it comes across as rude or insensitive. This could be due to a variety of factors. Maybe you grew up in a home where the adults fought all the time, or maybe they didn't talk at all, and as a result, you never learned how to initiate conversations or express your emotions. The good news is that social skills, like any other skill, can be learned with patience and practice. Number 8. Traumatic experiences. If you've ever been through a traumatic experience, you are likely to suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. This can make you feel isolated, and it can be difficult to interact with others. You've had a bad experience and don't want to go through it again. Perhaps you were ignored as a child, or you were mocked because of your weight, a disability, or something else. Perhaps someone hurt you or abandoned you after promising never to do so. Whatever the case may be, know that there are options for moving forward. A therapist can assist you in processing your emotions and working through them in a safe environment. Number 9. Trust problems. It's difficult to be around people you don't trust. You may believe they'll harm you, exploit your vulnerability, or otherwise take advantage of you. If you have trust issues, it's most likely due to a previous experience in which someone let you down or betrayed your trust. Maybe they lied to you or didn't respect your feelings. Whatever happened, it shaped who you are today. But that doesn't mean you should stop believing in people. Don't let being burned by someone who took advantage of your kindness deter you from trying again. Just because they've hurt you does not mean that others will follow suit. Number 10. Fear of intimacy. Intimacy necessitates vulnerability, which can be frightening for some. It can be extremely difficult to open up and let people in. Perhaps you're afraid of being vulnerable with someone because you're afraid that they'll reject you because of it. Or perhaps it's because you believe you don't deserve love and affection. It's normal to be afraid of unfamiliar things, and it's understandable to want to protect yourself from harm. When your fear of intimacy becomes so intense that you avoid all social situations, it can start to prevent you from making friends and going on dates. Being around other people does not require you to reveal everything about yourself. You can still enjoy their company without disclosing too much personal information. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that we can continue making them. For more videos like this, subscribe and remember to turn on the notification bell. Also, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for tuning in.